In the previous video, Resume Builder Overview, we explained how the process of creating a resume in the system can be broken down into 4 distinct parts. Part 1 is the Start screen, where you determine the following. A. Can system-registered employers view your resume? B. Which creation method will you use? C. What's your resume's title? Part 2 helps you collect information that employers may use as search criteria, such as your desired salary. Part 3 presents resume template options that control the function and appearance of your resume. Part 4 helps you collect details of your background, such as your work history. In this video, we will focus on the required steps to build a resume using the following creation methods: internal resume, external resume, copy and paste format, copy existing resume. You may wish to view details of each resume method, or you may select the desired chapter from the Outline tab in this video player. You may also wish to review the Resume Builder Overview video, as well as the Background Wizard video prior to viewing this current video. Keep in mind, you must be system registered to create resumes. When you click to create an internal resume, the Resume Builder will display the necessary screens to help you complete resume details. Upon successfully saving the first 3 responses to Step 1, the system displays a pop-up alert to summarize the resume's behavior. Click OK to proceed. The next few steps of the Resume Builder focus on employer searchable items, such as your desired work location. The responses you provide help define your professional requirements, while providing employers several key criteria to help them locate your resume within the system. For details of these employer searchable items, see the Background Wizard video. Then the system displays resume layout templates to control the function and appearance of your resume. There are many settings to choose from, so click the Help bubble to access more detailed information, or view the Resume Builder Overview video for assistance. For the remaining steps of an internal resume, record details of your background information, such as your employment history. If you've already completed the Background Wizard, these steps will appear as complete. Otherwise, follow the Wizard's guidelines to minimally complete the required items for each step. For details, refer to the Background Wizard video. The last step of the Resume Builder displays your completed resume. Here you may click a desired link to view or modify section information. The system applies resume changes immediately and will even update your related background information because the 2 resources communicate with one another. When your resume is complete, click Save Resume and Return. The system will display the resume list screen so you may create another resume if desired. The external resume format blends 2 essential resume creation formats, manual and copy and paste, and reduces the amount of direct data entry required. In this sophisticated application, the system literally pulls data from an electronic resume, for example, one created in Microsoft Word, to not only build a system resume, but also record details of your background. And remember, if you complete your background information, system-registered employers will find your resume more easily. To begin, complete Step 1 of the Resume Builder by selecting the External Resume Creation method. Enter the resume's title, then determine Employer Accessibility and click Next. In the summary pop-up the system displays, click OK to continue. Now the system prompts you to select the file location of the resume you want to upload. Maintain the system default if you plan to link to an electronic document such as a Microsoft Word file. To locate your resume document, click the Browse button. Use the standard conventions to provide the document's file path. If you want to bypass this method, click the Click Here link to manually enter resume details using a step-by-step process. Complete this step of the Resume Builder by clicking Next. The next few steps of the Resume Builder focus on employer searchable items, such as your desired work location and desired occupation. The responses you provide help define your professional requirements, while providing employers several key criteria to help them locate your resume within the system. For details of these employer searchable items, see the Background Wizard video. Here, in this instance, the system successfully retrieved information from the Microsoft Word resume and autofilled the corresponding items under Education and Training Qualifications. If you desire, you may complete additional items related to this record, such as comments. At the bottom, the system displays the total number of items that were taken from the original Microsoft Word resume. To save this data entry and update your background information, click Next. If you have additional education entries in the original resume, the system again retrieves the information from the original resume in an attempt to complete all required items in this system screen. Click Next to save and proceed. In some instances, however, the system requires more information than is retrieved from the original resume. Based on the resume template you selected or created, the system cannot advance to the next step until you perform one of the following actions. 1. Complete the required step manually, or 2. Click Skip this step to bypass the requirement. As with any resume creation type, if you bypass a step originally included in the resume template, the system will display a pop-up alert similar to this one. Click OK to remove the message. The employment history step of the external resume format will probably require attention. There are required field items that individuals may not include in their resumes, such as reason for leaving. For details to complete the required items for each step, refer to the Background Wizard video. The last step of the Resume Builder displays your completed resume. Here you may click a desired link to view or modify section background information. The system applies resume changes immediately and will even update your related background information because the two resources communicate with one another. You may access and update your attached resume as well. The resume will open in the software it was created in, and you may make changes to that resume. When your resume is complete, click Save Resume and Return. The system will display the resume list screen so you may create another resume if desired. Another way to create a resume in the system is to choose the Copy and Paste method. Although this method is vast, the system doesn't populate your Background tab with details of the pasted resume unless you complete the remaining steps. In fact, when you complete Step 1 and click Next, the system displays a pop-up alert to further explain this design. When you click OK to remove this message, the system displays an additional message. These pop-ups are intended to explain how your resume either shares or hides information with system-registered employers. Click OK to proceed. In this step, the system displays a paste resume window similar to this figure. This will be followed by a number of steps that focus on employer searchable items, such as your desired work location. The responses you provide help define your professional requirements, while providing employers several key criteria to help them locate your resume within the system. For details of these employer searchable items, see the Background Wizard video. First, you'll need to locate your source resume maintained as an electronic file either on your computer or some remote location elsewhere. Here's a sample resume created using a popular word processing application. Using your mouse, click and drag to highlight resume contents. Select the Copy feature in your computer's operating system to temporarily place the contents of this resume on a clipboard. When complete, return to the Paste Resume window. Select the Paste feature as shown in this sample figure to import resume details. Once the system displays the entire contents of the resume, apply desired formatting to dress up the appearance of your copy and paste resume. Make a choice from any of the standard formatting tools displayed above the text. When you are finished updating your resume's appearance, click Next to save your changes and proceed. The remaining steps of the Copy and Paste Resume Builder will prompt you for additional searchable items employers may use to find your resume. The last step of the Resume Builder displays your completed resume. You now have the opportunity to modify the layout templates to control the function and appearance of your resume. When your resume is complete, click Save Resume and Return. The system will display the resume list screen so that you may create another resume if desired. The fastest way to build a system resume is to copy an existing one. This method allows you to save resume details while changing resume attributes such as the objective. When you click to select this creation method, enter a title and click Next. The system displays a pop-up alert to summarize the resume's behavior. Click OK to proceed. Then, choose the source resume and click Next to continue. When the system displays a pop-up window, click OK to copy the selected resume. It's literally that fast. The system displays your resume, allowing you to make any necessary changes to separate this resume from your existing resumes. For details managing resume changes, see the Resume Builder Overview video and the Background Wizard video. When your resume is complete, click Save Resume and You have